Thank you for joining us on Good Morning Italy. My name is Ega Mariella Cam, and I will be reporting to you some of the top stories today. The 95 Thesis was created by Martin Luther, who was a German monk. The 95 Thesis is about 95 reasons why indulgences are bad. The Church, as a result of this, started the Counter Reformation, which was to strengthen the Catholic Church and to keep from anyone to convert to Protestantism. Our reporter Bobby Chapman will be talking more about Martin Luther later on. Well, moving on to the printing press. The new printing technology developed in China is finally here. This new technology is making books become more available and the ideas within books spread more rapid and easily. As a result of the printing press, literacy also increased. Talking about literature, do you feel like reading a good book over the weekend? Then you should read some of our new releases, like The Divine Comedy by Dante or The Prince by Machiavelli. Feeling more in a Shakespearean mood, read about the man's sorrows and the joys of life by Shakespeare. And now with your other reporter, Kaylee Schneeberger.
Hello, today we're going to be talking about sports. In the upper class, sports are praised because it makes a man with a strong body and sharp mind. However, the peasants in the lower class play their games dangerously and immorally. Now let's talk about tournaments. Tournaments first started in the 11th century in France for knights to exercise for battle. When tournaments first started, activities such as jousting, dagger fights, and sword duels took place. Today, tournaments let knights show off their horsemanship, skills, and courage. The tournament fields, or known as lists, are rectangular or oval fields enclosed by a barrier surrounded by pavilions where people often sit and watch. Knights will wear elaborate armor and they would ride decorated horses. Now let's talk about other sports. Other sports included fencing and archery. Fencing first developed on the battlefield as soldiers first started using thinner swords. In order to fence, a person needs to play with speed and technique. Many other sports are individual sports. Court tennis first developed in the 14th century in France and got developed in our century. Other individual sports include throwing, wrestling, jumping, and various types of bowling. There are several team sports. Some team sports include soccer, and there's also several types of them. However, due to their violence, it led church leaders to call for their supervision. These games are now limited only on specific holidays and locations. Now to Bobby Chapman.
Now to a quick commercial break. Don't go anywhere.
Hey, you!
Who, me?
Yeah, you!
What?
Do you want to go to hell?
No.
Well, now you can buy this indulgence.
What indulgence?
That indulgence! For the low price of 50, you can go to heaven with this. Buy yours today. Call 1-800-MEET-JESUS.
I want to meet Jesus.
Then buy it! Are you tired of paying too much for books?
Yes.
Are you tired of not being able to read them in Latin?
Yeah.
Well, now you can get cheap books and read it in vernacular in your choice of language.
Really?
For the low cost of $29.99. Yes, just $29.99.
Only $29.99? Where can I buy one?
Yes, you can get books in Latin and vernacular as well, only if you call 1-800-GOT-BOOKS. Get yours now. If you order within the next 2 seconds, you'll receive a free guillotine.
In argument to this, Martin Luther has released the 95 Theses against the sale of indulgences. He has been excommunicated. He invites everyone to join Lutheranism, which allows marriage for the clergy. However, saints are not to be prayed to. A new up-and-coming face to watch for in the religion world is John Calvin, the founder of Calvinism. His religion believes God is all-powerful and humans are born sinners. They also believe that God has already determined your fate. Now to Alyssa for the weather.
Thanks, Bobby. And now for the weather report. In recent weeks, heat waves have hit Italy in May and June, resulting in temperatures that were once reserved for July and August. Early May tends to be a bit milder, although usually still warm, sunny, and generally glorious. Around this time, the waters off Italy's coast are usually warm enough to warrant digging the swimsuit out of the closet or case. But in the northern part of the country, the mountains usually keep things a bit cooler overall. Temperatures in Italy rise as you move south into the country, so if you're hearing about a heat wave in northern Italy, you can get that it's even hotter in the south.
Rainfall is less of an issue during May, but there is more chance of rain in the north than in central or southern Italy. Also know that even if the days are warm, the nights might be quite cool. Temperatures in May vary depending on where you are in Italy, but as a general rule of thumb, these are the ranges. Northern Italy is 50 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Central Italy is 55 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit, and southern Italy is 60 to 75 degrees Fahrenheit. Come back at 6 o'clock for another news update. Thanks for watching and have a good day.
Really? Yes, for the low cost of $29.99.
Only
You can
$29.99.
You can get books in Latin and vernacular as well.
Where can I buy one?
Purchase yours at 1-800-GOT-BOOKS. Get yours now. If your order within the next 2 seconds,
Or oval field, enclosed by a barrier surrounding by food. I can't do this while you guys are shaking.
My lip is gonna be numb by the time.
Stop complaining.
Okay, so we live in northern Italy.
Make sure you look up at the camera.
Oh my god. How do I stop this? Get yours now. If you order within the next 2 seconds, you'll receive a free Guianatin. Oh wait.
Guianatin.
Welcome to Good Morning Italy with your hosts Ega Mariella Kim.
And Kaylee Sheeberger. Alexa had to pick her nose.
Thanks, Kaylee. In other news, religion has shifted from Catholicism. Crap.